We all love posting pictures on social media. Of course, we all love enjoying other people's pictures on social media. But Christina Wagner is here. She is the CEO of Your Business Ambassador to show us how we can take better pictures, meaning, Christina, more aesthetically stimulating pictures for people not just to look at, but to enjoy.
And the reason that this is really important, so many times for our businesses, we're wanting great images for social media. They actually will make your post do better in social media, so you should have an image associated with it. But many small business owners are going to Google or whatever search engine, and they're just searching for images, and those images are copyright protected, and so they run the risk of getting fined.
So on top of the fact that it's not true and authentic, it could also get you in some financial trouble.
Exactly, exactly. So there are some resources. There's a site called depositphotos.com where you can go and you can search for free images. But if you want to do it yourself, and given that you really can. You know, I've got a couple different options here. So a DSL camera, a little snapshot, but our phones.
People still use cameras, but you're right, a lot of people use their phones.
But with our phones, we have the option to take such great photos. So some of the rules, some of the things to help you take better photos are going to be to look at your background. And oftentimes, we don't take a look at the background.
And when you talk about, you know, taking better background pictures, you're talking about composition, right?
Yes.
What exactly does that mean?
Composition, there's rules of composition. And your composition, I think we've got some images there.
And these are good images.
Right, so these are good images. So this photo actually has the bokeh, which is the blur background. So you can see this photo is really making the car the focal point, and the background is blurred out. When I was talking about the background, what I'm meaning with that is that we're taking notice of what's in the background, and maybe that means, okay, so this is an example of depth. So we're showing here depth. You can.
So it's not just, for example, taking a picture of a bridge, but it's showing the intricacies of what makes it so special.
Exactly, and one of the things with that last photo that made it visually appealing is the repetition. So there was repetition in there. So you can see the repetition in the lines. There's also a leading line. So some of these rules in composition you're going to see in multiple. So this has a couple rules. We have repetition. We have a leading line. That's that yellow line down the center that's really drawing your eye in. And also depth. So those are a couple things that make that image visually.
So as I listen to you talk, I'm thinking, oh, if I'm on vacation, I just want to snap a quick pic. And this sounds like it's taking a lot of thought.
Sure.
There are apps out there that can help you make it a lot easier, right?
So so that one picture that I showed you that had that that blurred background. To get that, it can be costly. You know, to get that, you're going to need a lens, or you can use this app. And I'm going to show you. So this is a photo.
So this is going to be the before, right?
So this is the before.
Okay, so this is without using the app.
Yes, so this is a photo. There we go. So that's a photo of my son and I. And now,
typical photo somebody would take.
That you might take on vacation.
And it's not a bad photo. You're just saying there are ways to enhance it.
To really make he and I pop. So the app that I'm going to use is going to allow me to just go in and select this blur tool.
What is the app you're using?
So it's the photo editor.
Okay, photo editor. But there are several out there,
There's several, and this one was free. So with this, okay, so now I've pulled up the...
It needs to turn around. Ah, the beauty of live TV, right?
Yes. Okay, so what I'm actually doing, I'm just using my finger.
Okay.
And I'm just going in and I'm blurring the background.
So what she's doing is she's going in using her finger to blur it manually.
Yes.
So it's not like the app does it for you?
No, no. But it's so easy to do that. And then apply, and it is done. And so now, hopefully this will rotate for me easily.
So it only takes a couple of seconds.
Truly. And what you can see now is, so the background is blurred out, and he and I, and you know, given a little bit more time and attention to detail, you can see that it does make the focal point really pop. It brought my son and I to the...
So we're not just talking about pictures of things, but you can also obviously use this for pictures with people in it. Some of these apps that are out there, do you necessarily have to pay for them? I mean, that was easy, that was free.
So that one was easy, free. Another one is Lightroom. And if you're a photographer, you're familiar with this. So Lightroom has an app on your phone that you can download, and that's a free tool. And that will allow you to go in and make edits to your highlights, shadows, exposure, contrast, white balance. I happen to have a photographer in my life.
That's why she's so knowledgeable.
But all of this, you can take the time to educate yourself online by doing a little bit of research.
Well, we appreciate you being here and educating us.
Thank
you
you
so much. Always
Thank
good to
you.
see you, Christina.
Thank you so
And when we
much.
come back here on Arizona Daily Mix, renovating your home without having to move out. Don't go away.
From